Hello, guys, and welcome to Atheists, Christians, Jews, and Muslims on Rights. This is only a little over 2-minute video, so hopefully we'll go through this quick. But I have not watched this yet, so I have no idea what it's actually about. Technically, I think it's just general rights, but whatever. Now let's get forward.
Do you think men and women
deserve equal rights? Yes, but I think that men are treated worse, so either women get treated as badly as men, or men get treated as good as women are treated. And I would prefer men get treated as good as women get treated, because if we delve down into how everyone gets treated like men get treated, then society would be an absolute shithole. And I'd rather not have that. Anyway, that's just my piece on it, and I'm an atheist personally. That's just my piece on it. Let's hear what they have to say.
deserve equal rights?
Oh, it was yes or no? My answer is yes.
Are you a feminist?
No. Well, not really. I mean, I guess a couple issues that are, if you count, if you fight for women's issues and that makes you a feminist, I guess there's a couple issues that makes me a feminist, but largely, I'm a men's rights activist, personally. So I would say, in general, I'm more of a men's rights activist than a feminist. So, yes and no. It's kind of complicated. I'm not a feminazi. Okay? I'm not a feminazi, alright? But other people are just feminists? I don't know, it's a really complicated topic. Anyway, continuing. Oh, you see that? Some atheists are on my side, but it seems like most people would agree that they are feminists out of these groups. So that's interesting. Let's see, sorry about that. Let's see what the scores are. 89% of atheists said yes, while 11% said no. Interestingly enough, they're not actually the closest. Christians, 61% yes, 39% said no. Out of, Jews, 89% also said yes, and 11% no, said no. And this is the most surprising, but 94% of the Muslims said yes, and 6% said no, which is interesting. Just putting that out there, it's really interesting. It looks like 2 or 3 atheists are, not a feminist. Looks like one of them's a woman, I think. Anyway, it's kind of hard. It's kind of pixelized over there. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Anyway, continue.
Do you support same-sex marriage?
Yes, 100% yes. I am on the yes side.
Why are you in the middle?
My religion says no, but my religion can dictate what the law says. So in that way, I'm sort of leaning towards yes. I can't control what the law says no.
Oh my god. Atheists for 100% yes. Yep. I mean, if you look at polls, that's obviously not what's gonna happen, but all the atheists said yes, and that's just interesting. 50% of Christians and 50% of Muslims said yes, while 6% of Muslims were undecided, and 50% of Christians and 44% of Muslims said no. 94% of Jews said yes, while 6% said no. That's just basically one Jew over there. So yeah, that's pretty interesting, though, that all of the atheists said yes. Anyway, continuing. Yeah, this video is actually pretty interesting so far. And I like how the woman in the middle, the Muslim woman, hers was interesting. I will say that. Her answer. This was very interesting. Anyway, let's continue. Do you support capital punishment? No. Let's see what their answers are.
Support capital punishment.
there seems to be a little more indecision. They're not as quickly going. They're thinking about it more. So I'm just pointing that out because that's just something I noticed. Continuing.
I believe that capital punishment should depend on the severity of the crime. There are, I believe, unforgivable crimes.
So you would say yes.
The majority of people who are put to death. But they didn't ask for the majority. They just said, I would have to say no. I would say no.
We believe in an eye for an eye, but I'm sort of undecided because of the methods that they use for capital punishment and the amount of innocent people that have been put to death.
Okay, so this one's interesting. It's mostly actually on the no side, but anyway, and there's a lot of undecided individuals. It definitely takes them a lot more time to think about it. I like how the undecided individuals don't even have a circle, so they're just standing in the middle in the line and looking up at the camera like, help me? I don't know. That's what it looks like to me. Anyway, so for atheists, 56% said yes, while 38% no, and 6% were undecided. 56% of Christians said yes, while 44% said no, and there were no undecided Christians. Interesting. Every other group had decisions, though atheists were close behind, with only one atheist being undecided. 28% of Jewish people said yes, while 55% said no, and 17% were undecided. 0% of Muslims said yes, while 78% said no, and 22% were undecided. They were the most undecided group, but they were also, like, more likely to say no. I would definitely say no. I do not support capital punishment. Anyway, continuing. Oh, we're done. Anyway, yeah. What am I doing?